we have an audience of, between Facebook and YouTube, 1.5 million people. And the number of requests that we've had of people that want to come stay here, so many people have asked if they could rent this space, and so many people have had ideas. So that's what led us to this idea of buying a place on the lake. All right, DJ, this one's way more your style.
For sure.
I like the way this one looks.
Yeah. Those doors are a little fancy for me.
I like it.
Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and I'm standing in the merch building watching my wife work. She never stops. She never stops. So a couple weeks ago, this building was so packed full of stuff you could barely walk around, and I told you guys we had almost outgrown this building. I was like kind of a little bit joking. I wasn't 100% serious saying we'd outgrown it. We were just stacked wall to wall. Now, obviously, we could put more racks and more shelves and put some pallet racks in here to stack pecans up higher. I get all of that. But look at this. There's like a ton of open space in here. It's like neat and orderly. And we have cool looking box decoration Christmas trees built. Emily and my mother-in-law built this, and it's all empty pecan boxes. So I'm assuming they're going to come over here and take all those apart and break the boxes down and throw them away after Christmas, right?
Grumpy helped too.
Oh, Grumpy helped.
He built the boxes.
Oh.
That we broke down.
Yeah, that we broke down. They put them all back together. But yeah, look how clean and empty the space is. So we had family Thanksgiving here the other night. I really did mean to get some video. I wanted to get some video of it because that was one of the reasons why we built this building the way we did.
Yes.
Not just a big open warehouse, but the apartment. So many people questioned why we put an apartment in there. And then when we were saying it was full, everybody said, just move everything into the apartment, get rid of the furniture, and use that too.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not putting pallets of pecans and stuff in there. We've still got plenty of space. If it's organized properly, we'll make it work. And if we do run out of space, we can expand that direction because of the way we built this building. But family Thanksgiving in here. How many people do you think we had here, DJ? Close to 30?
Yeah.
So between tables in here and tables in there and everything, we set up all of our family food on these tables out here in the shop, and it was the most amazing, spacious Thanksgiving meal I think we've ever done with all of our family.
Yeah.
So everybody was spread out, and usually we do these things at our house, and it's just, there's no room. I mean, literally, we have 6 places to sit at our dining room area in the kitchen, and that's it. So everybody's just kind of shoulder to shoulder, and we end up outside in the cold. So this place worked out amazing for that. And that was, we built it for first purpose, merchandise building, a warehouse for DJ's business here. And also the apartment was for if we had friends come out from out of town and stay, or other YouTube channels come to do some collaboration videos, or family events like we did. And that family event worked out perfect. And I was shocked at how well it worked, how well it flowed, having the kitchen in there, a couple different bathrooms. It was amazing. And I'm so thankful we built this the way we did. But that's not really my point. That's not what I'm getting at. How many orders you got? We were caught up the other day.
Yeah, we're not caught up. I'm working on it, but...
So I talked to Sherry the other day from the Buchanan Pecan Farm. And so we still have regular pecans in stock. But she said hopefully in the next few days they would get started on our next batch of chocolate covered pecans. So hopefully within a week of this video going out, we should have some information on when we're going to have chocolate pecans in stock again.
Also have hats coming. I know they were shipped.
New hats on the way. New cups on the way.
They haven't been shipped yet, but yes, they've been ordered.
Did you change some things up on your Arctic cups and stuff this time?
Yes, they were out of the cow tumbler, the cow print.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went with a different color, and then I had to go with a different color on the Do Your Best coffee cup because they were out of the gold color. I got more black AFH coffee cups.
Okay.
And I have toboggans too that I will.
You bought sleds?
God, no, beanie. Sweater for your head, whatever.
Sweater for your head. You want to show them? They're not on the website, but you can show them. They did come in.
Yeah, I'm just waiting so you guys don't have to place multiple orders. There's this one.
Look at that. Do your best.
Super cute. I just fixed my hair and put it on.
Yeah.
And then this one.
AFH.
Yep.
Okay. So that's all for this video, right?
No. I need you to do something about this.
Do something about it.
We gotta hang it. It's a big flag.
Oh, you bought a Chiefs flag, huh?
I sure did.
See what you started? I blame you for this.
It's not my fault.
I blame you for this.
It's not my partly your fault.
It's Taylor's.
Taylor, no.
No.
It's Travis and Jason Kelsey's fault is what it is.
Listen,
because she is a huge fan of the two brothers.
Well, I am, but I grew up watching football. Now, there's been a lot of years
You grew up watching the Dallas Cowboys.
I did. And I don't now.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah, they're not very fun to watch anymore.
No, not right now. But I did grow up watching football.
They need a new quarterback.
But
They need a lot of things, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We need to hang a flag sometime. DJ wants to put a Chiefs flag up right on that black wall, I think.
I don't know where yet. I haven't decided.
Just
Somewhere.
put it up there.
Okay. Anyway, so that's, like I said, that's not the point of today's video. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Okay, a lot different. This building, when we built it, with the apartment and all that, all of our local folks said, so you're going to rent that out for events, right? Like, so we can have birthday parties or family events. And we were like, that sounds like a great idea, but we can't. Not as long as we have all of our merchandise stuff in here. It's upside down, dude.
Oh.
Don't drop that flag on the ground.
Didn't.
Now it's backwards. You'll get it right eventually. There you go. So when we built this building, a lot of folks were like, man, if you're not using it for a merchandise warehouse, you could absolutely rent that out like a Airbnb type thing. It's 3 miles from the lake. The boat ramp is literally 3 miles from here. People could come down, bring their boat, have big family events and all that. And that's true. But that's not what this building's for. At least not yet. Maybe someday when DJ decides to not be selling t-shirts and hats and pecans and all that stuff. Which I don't foresee that anytime in the near future. So a lot of people, wanted to rent it out. And we were like, man, I mean, it's a cool idea, but that's not what this is for. And having that Thanksgiving here the other night kind of secured an idea that we've been kicking around for a while. So several years ago, DJ and I flew down to Pensacola, Florida to look at some condos on the beach.
Yes.
And we looked at multiple condos, and it was an investment idea for our family. And it just wasn't the right time. It just wasn't, we didn't find the right place. Nothing, worked out. So we've got another idea we've been kicking around for a while. And after having the volume of people say how they'd love to rent this out, they'd love to use this space, we've got the audience. We could rent out, if we had a place that people could come to and rent out that was the Arms Family Homestead home of sorts, building that they could use. I mean, we've got thousands of people, I think, that would do that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We're going to go look at some places. We got some ideas. So let's go.
In fact, we can go back and even ask, then why put the tree of knowledge of good and evil in the garden?
Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Hillsdale College. So about a month or so ago, I worked my way through their free online course called The Exodus Story, and it was pretty interesting. It's more than just, reading the book of Exodus. It was a long course and a breakdown of the book of Exodus. So I'm going to go backwards, and this month I'm following it up with the book of Genesis. Hillsdale College has over 40 online courses. And, back when I was a trooper, I used to listen to audiobooks all the time. I mean, all the time. I was in a patrol car for 10 hours a day. So I did all kinds of self-help and, financial, all kinds of different stuff, audiobooks. But I find myself not doing that anymore. And when this opportunity with Hillsdale came along, they had all these free online courses. I thought it was pretty cool because, anyways, as I was saying, before the dogs rudely interrupted me and I had to stop. Hey, settle, Kelsey. These dogs are something else. Hillsdale and all their free online courses, keeping your mind sharp is just so important. And don't get confused. They're not all just religious courses. There's all kinds of stuff. You can listen to stuff about the rise and fall of the Roman Republic, the Second World War, let's see, Winston Churchill and statesmanship. So if this is something you're interested in, go right now to hillsdale.edu/armsfamily to start. It's free and easy to get started. It's just hillsdale.edu/armsfamily. I think you'll enjoy their courses. You should clean your windshield.
Sorry, you could.
The destination is on your left. Arrived.
I don't see a lot of parking space for a lot of people.
No, weird parking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me get on the line.
Why windows?
You don't like to look into your pantry?
Yeah.
Well,
Change that.
well, I turned the light on.
Why is it cheesy?
Golly. That's a large room.
Oh, look at the shower. Holy moly! You could fit like 5 people in here.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of room for lots of room for activities.
I don't think Houston's taking a shower.
You can watch somebody poop.
Gonna like a football game with me.
That's like the longest, skinniest shower ever.
I just don't know why it's so skinny here.
What? I said it's very homey.
Very homey.
Yeah.
Homey's not what we're going for, homie.
I like it.
You know that road up there that you come into? It runs.
Yeah, DJ. I like your black metal building at home better. It's cool. I get what you're saying. It's homey. It's all been redone on the inside, but
Yeah.
I don't know that this is. I don't know that this is what we're after.
Maybe not. We'll see.
All right, DJ. This one's way more your style.
For sure.
Well, I like the way this one looks.
Yeah. Those doors are a little fancy for me.
I like it.
It's like reverse merch building.
Hang on. First thing DJ said when we pulled up, I'd replace the front doors.
Well, they're a little extra.
No. Those front doors are amazing.
Oh, pretty.
Yellow doors.
He likes the blues. Oops.
It's blue.
Yeah.
Even the ceiling's blue.
I love this. Just like,
Big, wide open concept, though.
yes. The main part is 2,000 square foot, and then it has the attached shop that is an additional 1,000 square foot. I love this house.
Look at this. Look at this closet.
Good lord.
It's a little big for an Airbnb house.
See, why not this color out there? Look at that.
Yes.
Maybe. That might be an add-on.
Well, when you're building it, it does.
Add this to my car.
So there's this one, and this one is a lot nicer and a lot better built than that one. So crazy. Now
This place is cool. I mean, I really like this one. Look at this. Perfect place to park a boat. You know, if you bring your boat to go to the lake, go fishing.
have you guys driven by,
No. Okay. There's someone that
here, and then we just work our way out.
You know, if something comes up, you know, if you don't.
This one.
Whew, I can't see anything but a dark spot.
Oh,
Whoa!
let me turn.
Wow, you're bright. This is very pretty. I like this. This is cool. It's definitely more our style.
For sure. I like it.
And hey, right now it looks like a beach.
Lights on out here, yes.
Yeah, this is what they consider an office.
Yeah, that's not a bedroom. That's an office.
There's another office right here. Yeah.
No, that's a bedroom. This one's a bedroom.
Maybe it's lots.
It's a little bit bigger.
Hey! Look out! Coming in. Kitchen's pretty cool. I mean, I like the way they did that. Cabinets are pretty modern looking.
This is just wood though. It's
It is.
butcher block. Which seems like it's gonna.
Dangerous.
Ooh,
No, it's butcher block.
Is it?
Public, then it's just brown stain, but.
Okay. Never mind on this one. Neighborhood restrictions say you guys can't come stay here. This one cannot be rented out nightly. It's a residential only due to the neighborhood restrictions. So you guys couldn't stay here. So I'm really not disappointed that this house was set up to where it's only residential, because after going in the last one and then walking in this one was, somebody cheaped out on the build.
Yeah.
It's pretty, but when you start looking at details, they cut a lot of corners that you can see on the finished product. Think about the corners they cut that you can't see.
Right.
I don't know. This was the one that looked good online. It looked really cool on Zillow.
Mm-hmm, it did. Not in person.
Not in person. So DJ and I came down and looked at this one a few weeks ago, and it's identical floor plan layout to the one that we really liked a couple houses back. It's just a little too small, and same builder, but she's got some other places she wants to show us back here. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Deej?
Well, I didn't like the last one. I did like the black and white metal one.
The white and black metal one for sure, huh?
Yeah. It's right up my alley.
Right up your what? Can't say that on here.
We're not going to get into that one when they're done.
I don't see that very often. What? French doors on the front door.
Well, this one's not a barn door, but it's got that lake house kind of feel to it.
Oh, looks just like that one.
It's almost like the same guys building all these houses, folks.
Now, it's actually a bunch of different builders lit up. This thing is cool. Wait till you see that lit up. Each different pretty.
Taylor had a couple of those in her house. They were bigger.
Fancy, pretty. It's got a nice big pantry.
I like this area.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yes. Little sectional right here.
DJ, you can't be saying those words on this video. Again.
Oh my god.
Put a what? Do what out here?
A sectional.
Mm-hmm. She said sexual.
Oh my gosh. Lord, what is this?
It's a pretty small bedroom.
It is.
But if it's a rental, it don't need big bedrooms.
No, and it's the lake. You're not going to be in here much.
Oh, yeah? Gonna be at the lake, huh?
It's the lake.
You're gonna be in the bikini zone. I know the first thing DJ would do in this house. Change all the light bulbs.
Yeah, I don't like this.
You don't like soft white.
But see, all like even right here.
Okay, this one's really cool. Pretty decent sized lot. Just so happens the one across the road is for sale too. And the good thing about over here, though, we haven't looked at this house yet, but it's not behind. It's going to be a little more private. It's kind of the edge of the development. Over here, you're kind of out in the middle, a little less privacy. But man, that house is pretty. So let's go look at the white one.
So y'all love the one that you like. Oh, this is pretty. I do love the pictures. This one is smaller though.
Yeah.
This area. I don't know why he didn't
Pull that out.
go back.
Yeah.
Here. Because there's, I mean,
It's like
you don't need
wasted
this little
space.
nook. It's wasted space, and this could have been
Way bigger.
so much bigger. Yeah.
A lot more space if that wall would have gone out.
Yeah, for sure. Let me get out of the way. It's 250 square foot more than the barn though. If you looked at it there.
Closet's bright. Waiting for that loud truck to drive by.
It's so loud here.
Okay, it's been a few days since we went and looked at houses at the lake. Let's back up just a little bit and talk real quick. We're gonna do one of those chitty chat times. So, guys, listen. I don't need a bunch of comments saying, what are we doing? What are you guys doing? This is silly. Listen, our channel's called Our Family Homestead, but it's always been our family adventure. If you go back in the beginning, it was us deer hunting. When I first switched from deer hunting stuff to doing some garden videos, I had so many people say, I'm unsubscribing from this. I didn't come here for garden stuff. And then I switched from garden to whatever. We're always going to get those comments, and that's fine. It is what it is. Listen, we are not trying to buy a second house for us to go have a place to play. That's not what we're after. Really, in reality, we're looking at an investment in the business side of things. We've always shared our life experience and our business, not like our personal business, but our business with you guys. And I feel like that's important for our channel. And I've done that for years. I mean, when you go back probably 5-6 years ago, I sat in my greenhouse and said I was going to take all of my YouTube income and pay off my pickup truck early. And I did that in about 6 months. A 3-year car loan in about 6 months. And then fast forward, we shared when we paid off our house and being debt free. And then we've shared buying multiple pieces of property. And I think that's been a key in our success is being open and honest. And when we bought this place, it was an old, ran down, deserted house, and we built this dream building for us. I mean, really, for the merchandise business. And the Mill Creek property, was originally 80 acres. And I stood over there and shared every detail of that with you guys. And then 2 years later, the neighbor's like, man, I'm impressed with what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I want to sell my property, but I'm just going to sell it to you. And I wasn't ready to buy it, but we did. And all the things that we do on this channel, whether it's merchandise or ads or sponsorships, sponsored videos, that stuff is all poured back into the business as much as possible. We live way, way, way below our means. And our goal with creating content in YouTube and Facebook and all this is to create a future for us and bring you guys along on the adventure. So we're thinking about buying a lake house as an Airbnb type rental for you guys because we're in a unique situation. I feel like we have an audience of between Facebook and YouTube, 1.5 million people. And the number of requests that we've had of people that want to come stay here, it's just almost a no-brainer for us. You have to see those opportunities in life of what the next business move is. Sure, we could go out and buy some more property and cut some more cedar trees and do some more deer hunting. I'm fine with that. And we can make content along the way, and it's fun, and I enjoy it. I don't think DJ enjoys it as much. But building this building taught me a lot about our relationship, our business, our career. This wasn't my idea, and I'll be the first to admit it. This building was her idea. And it has been a tremendous success. And the fact that we're able to have a space for our merchandise. That's great. A space for family events. We had 30 something people in here the other night, and at church yesterday, I volunteered us to host our Sunday school Christmas party. We have a Christmas party every year, and it's usually in somebody's house. And some years there's not a lot of people, but some years it's way overcrowded and too small of a home. And this is a perfect space for that. We've got a kitchen, and we can set up tables and have a Christmas party with all of our friends from church. And so many people have asked if they could rent this space, and so many people have had ideas. So that's what led us to this idea of buying a place on the lake for that same concept, because so many people want to stay in our apartment here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Quick rundown. That was 4 minutes. So
Yeah.
where are you looking at buying a lake house, and why, first off? Because it's not this lake. It's a different lake.
It's not this lake. Earlier this summer, we've got some friends that have a place at Lake Texoma, and we went out with them, and I had never experienced Lake Texoma like that. I'd never gone and stayed down there. I actually lived there when I was a kid a long time ago for like a year, and I was obviously too young to experience it like that, but we went down there with our friends, and I've never been a lake person. And because with him, it's just you go fishing, and that gets boring for me, especially in a bass boat when you're just cooking, And so I just we fell in love with it down there. I don't know, I really did. And then we just got to talking about all this, after, all the things that he just mentioned, and we just decided that maybe we have the right audience, and if we have the opportunity to do that, why not? And so
it's a little farther away than our local lake, but Lake Texoma is way more of a tourist area.
Okay.
Kelsey wants some living. It's tremendous. It's one of the largest lakes in Oklahoma. It splits the border between Oklahoma and Texas. It's well known for striper fishing. Like across the country, it's one of the top striper fishing lakes. There's probably hundreds of striper fishing guides, but they're in the process of building a Hard Rock hotel and casino and a major concert venue type thing in that area. And I think it's going to be a huge boost in, Kelsey, get out. It's going to be a huge boost in the local economy. I feel like it's a good place to invest in a rental property. So our thoughts are, if we were to have an Airbnb, yes, we could buy some land and build something nearby us, but there's not as much for you guys to do here. And we're obviously not renting this place out as an Airbnb. We could buy some land and build another thing just like this. But I think for future, we're talking about the future of our retirement and our life after YouTube. Is what does that look like? I'm only going to be out here making videos, driving around on a tractor and talking to goats for so long. Obviously, we've got to think big picture, long term, and this is just a step in that. And we want to bring you guys along. And if we can buy a property that we could give it that Arms family touch, that DJ's donkey pictures hanging on the wall or something, make it the Arms family homestead feel, and then you guys could come stay there. I've even thought about, like, if we had it set up, decorated, with our stuff a little bit, and even little touches like when guests come in, you have some pecans and chocolate covered pecans and some Arms family homestead things there, and it'd be different. We have a different opportunity than most people that own a property for rental.
Okay.
Because we already have the audience, and we have you guys that would be interested. Kelsey, listen, you're not a baby, okay? So that's our idea. That's what we're thinking about doing. Airbnb type property on Lake Texoma. Listen, there's a zillion things to do down there, but all the fishing opportunities, we could link up with multiple guides in the area. When you guys come stay, we could have people lined up if you wanted to go on a catfishing trip, if you wanted to go on a striper fishing trip, if you just wanted to go out on the lake. I know there's boat rentals and things. And it's going to be, once they put in the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and all that stuff, that's going to bring in all kinds of diversified businesses and restaurants and entertainment and all that stuff. So just an opportunity we're looking into. We're not dead set on this. We haven't bought anything. We're just looking at possibilities. No different than when we looked at buying a condo on the beach in Pensacola. That may still be in the future someday, but it was not the right time and place in our life when we were looking at that.
No.
So Kelsey is, you guys
You're
can't see
okay.
her. No, down.
Just wait.
Off, Kelsey.
You're fine.
Off. Off. So let's go. We'll talk about some of the places we looked at. The first house was on 3 acres, and it was probably 7-8 miles from the lake. It was a total no-go for me. The inside of the house was really pretty.
Yeah.
It's on 3 acres. It's 45 minutes from our house, and I'm not paying somebody to maintain 3 acres. So that one was completely out. What was the second house we went to?
Second house was the big
white barn dominium?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just narrow it down to, we'll talk about 2 houses really. The last one we went to look at was across the street from the blue house that we went in, and it was really pretty, too small, barely even any room for a couch in the living room. We're looking at somewhere where if you guys want to bring your family and have 6-8 people, you can comfortably hang out and have a good time. So 2 places really. The white barn dominium was amazing.
Yeah.
It was that it has kind of this feel, but more of a living space than a shop space. And we love the barn dominium idea. Now, we'll talk about whether building one's a good idea or not, but that place pretty much checked off everything except an outdoor entertainment space. There's no outdoor space. When you walk out the back door, the backyard's real small and then there's a gravel road.
A busy gravel road.
Pretty busy gravel road. Location's not the greatest because of that road. There's not much you could do outside as far as a fire pit space or anything, entertainment space, outdoor kitchen.
I did not like the paint in the living room.
Well, that would be easily changed.
I know, but I'm just saying, I don't know. You know, men shouldn't be allowed to pick paint colors, really. And clearly he did. The builder picked the paint.
That one is the main stopping points, the main cons for that one for us. Busy gravel road was horrible. And no outdoor entertainment space. But the price, that house was, I'm not saying it's overpriced for the area because it's half a mile from the water. And that's great. But it was, what, $130,000 more than the blue house?
Yeah.
So the blue house,
Kelsey.
I wish you guys could see Kelsey. She's ridiculous. This dog. What are you doing? You don't have anybody here to entertain you, do you? Huh?
She's trying to get to you.
You don't need up in her lap. No.
You're
We're
fine.
trying to have a conversation with our friends. Okay? We're in a business meeting, Kelsey.
Okay.
Never mind. Kelsey's going to be involved in the meeting. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so sit.
You gotta sit.
Kelsey, sit down. Nope.
Oh.
Dad's got too many rules. She said no. Okay, so the white barn dominium, it was amazing. I loved it. Had a perfect big shop space area that you could make a game room or you could park a boat in or whatever you needed to do. But it was not in the best spot and way too expensive for our budget right now. What we're wanting to do is like I said, it was more like 160,000 more than the blue house. So the blue house, DJ's favorite, Kelsey, come on. You got to get down. You got to get down. No more. We don't need any loving right now. The blue house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, just like the barn dominium was. Maybe a couple hundred square feet smaller than the barn dominium.
Like, I think it was really like 200 square feet.
200 square foot difference.
Enough.
But in a great location, in a great little up and coming neighborhood where all the houses around it are brand new. And I mean, it's going to be a busier neighborhood in the next few years probably, but it's less than a mile from a boat ramp. It has, what? It has a access to the lake as far as, just swimming access without going, you don't even have to get in the car really. But there's no boat ramp. You'd have to drive to the boat ramp area, but if you're going to take a boat, you have to drive anyways.
No.
So it had a really big garage that would be a perfect game room. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, but it had that that back porch with the fireplace, perfect outdoor entertainment space. And then the garage would be easily converted into like a bunk room with, you know, maybe a pool table, you know, whatever games. I think it'd be a great cozy little, and it feels like a lake house.
It does feel like a lake house. The barndominium didn't, to me. Didn't feel like a lake house.
Maybe not as much, but the barndominium's just the easy,
Yes.
easy to maintain.
Free, yeah.
You know, but that house even had concrete floors just like this house, or just like this building does.
Yeah.
Not unfinished, but just sealed concrete floors, and pretty low maintenance type house. We would have to, I feel like we'd probably come in and build some sort of small garage or outdoor storage shop space, so that if we were going to go down there, we could have our stuff there, and then when we're not, you know, using it all and it's rented out, that space is totally separate. But I don't know. We need to know, you guys, would you be interested in coming staying at an Arms Family Homestead Airbnb? I'm not going to say it's our house. I mean, it's going to be we'll own it, but it's not going to be our home. But I mean, DJ could do all kinds of AFH touches. DJ makes these, we don't have any here. She makes our family yearbooks. Like, she's got 15 years of family yearbooks. She could print a couple extra of those and like leave those there for the guests to look at it. History of the Arms family, you know, just simple things. But it would be, I don't know, another investment idea for our financial future, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you want to add? I know you got something. What are your thoughts?
I really like the barndominium, but it's like, for me, if we were building
No, Kelsey.
us like
Off.
our home, like a new home for you and I, then that would be a route that I would go. I would
More
build,
like that barndominium.
Yeah, I would build another metal building. More house, less shop, obviously.
No? I mean,
I was kidding.
bigger house, bigger shop.
Anyway,
Not
that's
less-
not what
not
we're
less
doing,
shop.
though. That would be the kind of home that we would build for us, I think. But for this purpose, I don't want to spend that much money, and I just really like the feel of the blue one better. It's lakey, and I like it.
Yes. It's got more of a lake house feel. It's more homey feeling.
Yeah,
More cozy, I feel like.
And where the other one was, it was on that gravel road, but there weren't many houses close. And I think with the lake house, I mean, there's more right now, and I think there's going to be more sooner, you know. And that's one thing we've heard about Lake Texoma is in those particular areas and where we're looking, you know, all the people that live by each other all become friends, and they hang out during the summers, and
Yeah, it's a community.
yeah, and kids drive around on golf carts, and
We've never had a neighbor.
no, we've never had a neighbor, and even though it's like not our home, you know, it's still going to have that feel, and so that house fit that for me, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just like that feeling better. Did I like the other house better for you and I? Sure, but but that's not what we're doing. So
Yeah.
I'm really leaning towards the blue house, and we've looked at other properties a few months ago, and we've been talking about it for a while, and that blue one's been on the market for a while, and
It's been on the market for almost a year.
yeah, so
And it's brand new.
it is.
They've tremendously lowered the price over the last, it's been on the market like what, 9 months, 9 months, something like that. And every month they just keep dropping it. So maybe if we wait a few more months, I don't know. It's just an idea, just something we're kicking around, throwing out ideas. What does the future look like for us, and what can we do to, you know, bring in more business, expand our business, I guess you'd say.
Well, and I like sharing it. The idea of sharing it with you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's really neat. We have a unique situation, and
Yeah, I do. I mean,
So.
I just think it would be awesome. And we can go down. It's not something you guys are going to get crammed full of content on a lake house by any means. And that's talking about building. That's part of the reason why we're not considering, you know, we could go buy a lot down there and build something similar to this and make it a whole video process and document the whole build process. I just don't think that's what we want to do. I don't know. We could. But I don't think we'd come out any cheaper.
No. I mean, if we were doing stuff ourselves, but we are not those people.
No.
So-
we don't have the time to DIY it.
No. So we didn't have any big issues. We had a great building builder and had a couple little hiccups with some things in here, but I'm not a fan of having to wait around on people. Not that I am impatient sometimes, but that's not what I mean.
Well, when you're contracting yourself,
Yeah.
you're one job for a contractor or for whoever, whatever, whether it's a electrician, a plumber, a cabinet builder, a trim guy, whatever it is, you're one job. And when they've got home builders they work for on a weekly, monthly basis that have 4 or 5 jobs lined up, that's where they're going. And
Yeah.
you're at the bottom of the list. So it makes it tough. We should have been in this thing 3 or 4 months earlier than we were.
At least.
I know that's a small detail in the big scheme of things over the years, but still, I don't know. We're just kicking around the idea, possibly an Arms Family Homestead, do your best, Airbnb, a DYB, I don't know how many initials we can put into this.
Oh my gosh.
AFH, DYB, Airbnb. I don't know. We're kicking around some ideas. And I just think it would be a unique way for you guys to be able to come stay and experience a little smidge of who we are and be a part of that. And I don't know, it's something, as with all the emails and messages and comments we've had over the last year about this place and people wanting to see it, stay in it, or just even local folks that wanted to use it for an event.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of people say, man, it would be awesome to be able to rent that out for birthday parties or, 4th of July's or holidays, just like we did with our family. But we can't with the warehouse because we have all of our stuff in there. So it's just got us brainstorming ideas, I guess. So let us know what you think. Leave me a comment. Don't say, wish you were planting tomatoes. Because, well, it's December and we're not planting tomatoes. Nobody is.
No.
In the Northern Hemisphere. So let us know what you think. Would you come stay at an Arms Family Homestead at Airbnb? Experience the lake life? Maybe just a family getaway or a couple's retreat or a couple's getaway, or bring your kid fishing. If we can line up some good fishing guides that are, dependable and trustworthy, and you can fish with the same people we might fish with.
Yeah.
Kelsey's trying to get under the couch now.
Yeah, there's
It's like having a toddler around.
Yes, for
So,
sure.
I don't know. We're not dead set on the idea. We're just kicking around ideas, and we love sharing that with you guys. What we're thinking about doing in the future, and we'll see. I don't know.
We'll keep you posted.
DJ may have a house bought next week.
Who knows?
All right, guys. Remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know. It just might change the world. So, guys, thanks for watching. DJ's phone's ringing. We'll see you on the next video.